Thank you, everyone. Thank you, James. Thank you, Melinda. My name is Lan, and this is Gal, and we are presenting our Slovenian team, and we're going to tell you something about our project.
Okay, we decided to do Gal SDG12, Sustainable Consumption and Production Patterns. We created a blockchain-based application for promoting public awareness about sustainable production of clothing industry.
Yeah, and the reason why we choose this goal is the problem that we recognized. The first problem we focused on is the consumption of water that we need to produce one simple t-shirt, and it's around 2,700 liters of water, and that amount equals the drinking water for one person in 2.5 years. The second problem are all the chemicals and bleaches used in the process from cotton to making our clothes. And the third and probably the biggest problem is the transport. Because of globalization, most of our clothes are made and produced on the other side of the world and then transported to our stores. We think this is the biggest problem, and we're not the only one. I would like to conclude the problem with the quote from Elena Fisher, who said that clothing industry is the second biggest polluter in the world, second only to oil industry.
And that's why we decided to really create this application to promote to public and to aware the public about sustainable production. And we will do that with application, tracking system on blockchain, and reward token. To start, we created eco certificate brand to brand sustainable practice and for companies to become more recognizable as eco-friendly and to communicate to people what this meant. For second thing, we created tracking system on blockchain-based tracking system where you can track every clothing item from first step from fiber to the last step to the finished product, just with scanning QR code, and it will be safe in a blockchain that couldn't be faked or anything else.
Yeah, as Gal said, our team put in a great effort and actually managed to create a working demo application, which we also sent in our submission. The application wanted to simplify the whole process, and it looks like a QR code scanner, and our users, users of the app, can simply scan a QR code on the piece of clothing they want to buy and immediately get all the information that are stored in a blockchain. At the beginning, the information that application provides is the material from which clothing is made, the size, price, color, and there are also eco elements, which are the certificate of the factory. This certificate will be between 1 and 10, 1 the lowest and 10 the highest, and it will measure the eco-sufficiency of the factory in which clothing was produced. And there is also element of transport, which will put better eco scores on products that are produced nearby than the other products. The algorithm is at the moment quite simple, but we plan to do it more complex, and it's currently focused on air and water pollution sources from factory, from process of producing materials, and from transport.
Okay, with this rating algorithm, we think that clothes will be more expensive because they will be made from better materials in better factories, and that's why we want to encourage customers to buying these clothes. And we created CIT token with some discount function. And when you buy this clothes behind our brand, you get some amount of tokens which you can reuse when you go to buy another clothes and get discount for this. We also want people to encourage to recycle, and that's why we decide to give tokens to everyone who will decide to recycle its clothes again and again, and then they can use these tokens to buy new clothes with some discount.
Yeah, one of our biggest questions was how to really share the idea, and we set up a communication strategy which will in the future create a movement, probably named CIT movement or something like that, and it will spread the word about eco-friendly clothes. Or all the clothes with certificates will be marked and have their QR codes. And we would like to create a community using social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, and really make something cool from this, case. I mean, if your clothes has our brand on it, it will immediately mean that it's more friendly, and you would maybe get more recognition and something. And we would also like to connect with endorsers from all around the world, which are many, and convince them to help us spread the good word and help the environment.
Okay, we submit our project, our technical project, with white paper for more the information about our vision, about our project. For all questions, we have on the line our technicians, programmers, Anje and Marco. And we would like to thank everyone for this opportunity, thank our team to help us create this amazing project in just a few days, to assemble a team to make an idea come true. And thank you, Northern Hub, for opportunity, and all of you in Davos for extreme challenges these last few hours.
Thank you.